Number one, we have here, give John his book. Give John his book. Give John his book. So in this sentence here, the speaker is ordering you to give John his book. Okay? So there is no, it's not a request. It is an order. Give John his book. Give John his book. Give John his book. So one thing that we realize in these sentences, unlike the other sentences, in these sentences, the word give is actually bringing in that condition. Then it's directing us to the person that we need to give to that book, which is John. Then it is telling you what you need to give, which is actually his book. So give John his book. That means that this person has the person who is being commanded to give out the book maybe borrowed John's book or something like that, then stayed with the book for some time. So there is a condition or an order that is being given here, that to give John his book. Maybe it is a student that has come to report this to you, that John, maybe I gave my book to John and it has taken him so long, and it's like, it seems that he has refused to give me back my book. So as a teacher, you just order, give John his book. So just as we said, what is now required here, there is something known as, we shall now be using so much, especially when you are giving a command, you use a commanding facial expression or a facial expression that shows that you are giving a command or you are giving an order, so that that action can take place, or so that what that person is commanding should take place. So that is why when we are changing it into KSL, apart from just saying that book John give, there is an addition here that is telling you plus a commanding facial expression, plus a commanding facial expression, plus a commanding facial expression. Then there is also another second example that has been given here. Relax and drive safely. Relax and drive safely. So it's like the driver was overspeeding the vehicle, something like that. Then maybe you are seated near this driver. Then you just give him an order. You tell the driver maybe relax and drive safely. So in this case, when we're changing it into KSL, you can say relax, safe drive, just as we've indicated here. Then you also include plus a commanding facial expression. Actually, when you are changing imperative and conditional sentences, that order of object, subject, verb, or subject, object, verb applies, but not so much. But not so much, because you realize that some sentences, you cannot even be able to know which is the subject and which one is the object, and where do we have our verb. So in some of these imperative and conditional sentences, you can find a sentence having more than 2 verbs, and probably do not even have an object, or even do not have a subject. So the main thing that they normally look at when you show that conditional facial expression that needs to be looked at. Then let us also look at examples that are still under imperative sentences that also show us that also show or talk about when you want to request something. For example, when we say, please come home. Ojakufu karibu. Karibu baba. Kabisa.
Mimi niko chonjo.
Karibu sana.
Nikutokea kanisa sasa.
Ndio kutoka. Oh, karibu baba.
Poa.
Kabisa. So for example, in this first example, when you say, please come home. So it's like you are requesting somebody to come home. So you've started with the word, so you can look, one of those words that we are using when making requests are the words like please. Please come home. Please come home. So in these sentences where we start with the request, when you're changing it into KSL, that request comes at the end of the sentence. But now it must have a friendly facial expression to show that it is a request and it's not a command. Because you have some cases where you can also start with please, but it is in the form of a command. But in this case, when you are telling somebody, please come home, please come home. So you'll just say home, come please. That is in KSL, plus a friendly facial expression. You'll just say home, home, come please, home, come please, plus a friendly facial expression. Then example 2, please may I go with you? Please may I go with you? So remember we said that when you change the word I to KSL, you change it to me. So you'll just say me, you, together go please. Me, you, together go please. So the word may, the word together takes the place of that may. So just a minute. No, the word together here is actually please may I go with you? Me, you, together go please. So to the deaf person, for the deaf person to understand that you are asking him or her that you may go with him or her, then you bring in the aspect of together just to indicate that both of you need to go together. Bernard Akifoma, this week you've not been in class. Don't worry. We shall be repeating these things. Okay. Me, you, together go please, plus a friendly facial expression. So in KSL, imperative sentences are expressed and indicated by expressing a commanding facial expression for a command and a friendly facial expression for a request. So just as simple as that. For commanding sentences, you add plus a commanding facial expression. Then for a friendly, you say, no, for request, you say plus a friendly facial expression. Sentences. Good. So we want to try an exercise here.
A question, please, before we move to exercise.
Yes, please.
In example 1,
Yes.
the sentences are concerning the command.
Yes.
You did not hyphenate the word John.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Phildema, for watching that. Thank you so much. That is something that is very, very, very important. Thank you so much. Actually, John should be hyphenated. Thank you so, so much. So those who are copying these notes, kindly hyphenate John, or Phildema, kindly you can type it in inbox, in the chat box, so that those who do not know how to hyphenate can be able to see. There is an error here when we were talking about book John give. The name John is the name of a person, just as we said. And when we're signing this one in KSL, because we don't know which John we are talking about, we are going to fingerspell the name John. So John here should be hyphenated. Phildema, thank you so much. Yeah, Phildema has tried to hyphenate it. Phildema, kuna vile nilikuwa nataka hyphenate because this is underscore. This is underscore. I wanted that ka hyphen. This is like saying Otieno B underscore. So this is underscore. I want that ka hyphen. If you have it, yeah, that one. Mr. Pascal, correct, that one now. So this is how we hyphenate, okay? Yeah, Mr. Kifuma, that one. That one, thank you so much. So that is the one. Yeah, Phildema, correct now. So that is the way you need to do it. 0169. I wish I knew your name. Good. So we can try and look. We can try and look at exercise 6.
Hello, Bernard.
Yes, sir.
A question before you continue.
Yes, Mr. Abraham.
Now, considering the second sentence,
Yes.
whereby it's like a question. You please, may I go with you?
Yes. Oh, yeah. The second question, huh?
Yes.
Oh, please,
Now,
may I go with you? Uh-huh.
Now at the end,
Yes.
you go, you together go, please.
Yes.
To put the ile mstari hapo juu with a question mark, or we just leave it that?
No, definitely. Sorry again here. Thank you for that observation. I think today I'm a bit nini. I was not able. Yeah, so there, I sorry for forgetting to explain that. So when we have a question like this, please may I go with you? Then there is a question mark at the end. Then when you are changing it into KSL, just like Abraham has said, me, you together go, please. Then there should be a thin line on top of the word please. Then there should be a question mark on top of it. Mr. Abraham, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, that one has been noted. Thank you so much for that. So I think the person who was typing maybe just forgot, but even to hyphenate the name John. But just as I told you yesterday, those are very key things that they normally look at when you're writing your exams. So can we proceed? Good. Mr. Kifuma.
Yes,
Kifuma, good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Oh, umepika ugali?
Bado ndio naingia kwa nyumba saa hizi.
Oh, ndo unaingia?
Yeah.
Oh, Maimuna, we have some examples ahead of us where you are going to see how that question mark looks like. Okay? So don't worry so much. There are some sentences that we are going to look ahead of us here where that has been done. So you are going to see how that one has been done. Huh? Good. Mr. Do we have Nani today? Is Femi in?
Yes.
Is Femi in the class?
Let me check. Not unless Is Ogada in?
Oh yeah, Ogada is in.
Ogada, are you in?
Also, you have to confirm with Ogada.
Yes. Ogada.
Actually, I wanted her to join because
Yes.
she also has issues with these sentences. So if there is any person or any friend of yours, you can ask them actually to join.
Mr. Bernard,
Yes, sir.
I'd also suggest anyway, for today, let me just speak from where we are right now.
Okay.
But you can just share with me the slides. Maybe I'll go through them slowly.
Yeah. In fact, there are things that we've been going through.
Yes.
So the new things that we've started looking at are these imperative and conditional sentences. So you are not very much out, but I'll send you so that you can take a look at them. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, so that if there is anything new that you feel we should look at, then you let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Ogada is in, Femi is in.
Okay. Oh. Mr. Ogada. Oh, good. So let us look at exercise 6. So exercise 6 is saying, change the following imperative sentences into KSL. Change the following imperative sentences into KSL. Number 1, stop punishing the child. Stop punishing the child. Oh, Mr. Ogada, that's okay. Don't worry, sir. That's okay. Stop punishing the child. Somebody to try to change this one into KSL.
Child stop punish.
Again.
Child stop punish plus plus a commanding facial expression.
Very good. Plus a commanding facial expression. Very good. That is Susan, eh?
Yeah.
Very good. So that we can say child stop punish plus a commanding facial expression, or you can even say child punish stop plus a commanding facial expression. Yes, Mary Kiungu, you are very correct. Child punish stop plus a commanding facial expression, or you can say child stop punish plus a commanding facial expression. In fact, what they are testing here, whether you know the commanding and also the other the request.
Let me try, Bernard.
Yes.
Child punish stop math.
Or again.
Child punish stop math.
Oh, you've added the word must.
Yes.
Child punish stop must.
Must.
That is MUST, must. Ile lazima.
Yeah. Lazima.
Oh, good. Child stop punish must plus a commanding facial expression, isn't it? Ebu repeat it again. Child punish stop must plus a commanding facial expression. In this case, I'll really request that when you meet such a sentence, there is a place I'm going to teach you where we are going to use the word must and how must comes in. But in this case, you just kindly just say child punish stop plus a commanding facial expression. Already the facial expression is going to do what? To take that place of must. Because when say child punish stop must, then we are not going to add plus a commanding facial expression. But now here, when we say plus a commanding facial expression, then as long as you say child punish stop, then that one will just be okay, plus a commanding facial expression. But it will be right also to say child punish stop must, but without adding that plus a commanding facial expression, because the word must here is going to bring in. Margaret Wanjo is asking another good question. What is wrong when you say child punish stop now plus commanding facial expression? Margaret, this one of yours is very correct. This one is very correct. Very correct. Mr. Pascal, so you can also change it this way. Oh, hii baridi. Hata ni joto unasikia baridi? Ndio maana nilikuwa nimefunga hata. So Margaret, that one is correct. Child punish stop now plus a commanding facial expression. That one is very correct. Number 2, I beg you to love your enemy. I beg you to love your enemy. Yeah, Mary has written a very good sentence here. Let me just read it. Enemy your love, me beg, plus requesting. Actually, it should be plus friendly facial expression, not requesting facial expression. Mary, you just say plus a friendly facial expression. The sentence is very correct. Enemy your love, me beg, plus a friendly facial expression. I hope you are writing down these ones. Enemy your love, me beg, plus a friendly or plus friendly plus a friendly facial expression. Please welcome the visitors.
Thank you.
Please welcome the visitors.
Visitors, welcome, please. Plus
Fill them again.
Visitor, welcome, please. Plus
Good.
friendly facial.
Rudia tena.
Visitor, welcome, please.
Plus
a friendly facial expression.
Oh, good. Visitor, welcome, please. Plus a friendly facial expression, yeah. So I think that one is very correct. Then number 4, try to do better. Try to do better.
Bernard,
Yes, sir.
and it be better you try do.
Again?
Better you try do.
Better you try do. Yes. Better you try do. That is correct. Plus which so can say better you try do, or you can just say that somebody want to.
Bernard.
Yes.
Pardon, please.
Yes,
Number
Michelle.
4. Number
Yes,
4.
yes, number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to say something?
I'm saying pardon.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't get the
So
the answer.
number 4, you can say better try do, better try do, but it comes out more clearly when you say better you try do plus a friendly facial expression. So it can either be better try do or better you try do plus a friendly facial expression. Lucy, you have a question? Lucia? Lucy? Or Lucy ametoroka? Now, so just as we said that imperative sentences, they either give us that command or request. Then we also want to look at conditional sentences. So here we are told that conditional sentences have 2 parts. So we want to look at each part of the conditional sentences. So one part of a condition normally suggests the result, condition, or rather the consequence. Then the second part can either be a question, a command, or a statement. So one part of a condition normally suggests the result of that condition, or rather the consequence. Then the second part normally maybe can be in a question format, or in a command, or it can be a statement. So in KSL, conditional sentences are expressed by number 1, raising the eyebrows during the condition. That is when you're signing. Number 2, lowering the eyebrows during the consequence. And number 3, tilting your head in one direction, and sometimes the body, tilting the body slightly in that direction. So let us just look at the practical bit of it. Example 1, if there is an interpreter, I will go. So remember here there is a condition. So you realize that most of these conditions zinapenda sana kuanza na jina if. Mr. Kifumo, I think maybe there is a lady who has given you a condition that if you want to marry me, you have to pay a bride price, isn't it? So that is a condition that it is either you go with it, or that marriage is not going to work. You can also be given a condition that if you'll not be bringing meat in this house every day, then you will be cooking on your own. So that is also a condition that unless you bring meat, then if you bring something different apart from that, then that means that you have to roll your sleeve that day and go to kitchen to prepare the meal by yourself. So most men can be able to understand these conditional sentences because most of them have gone through some of them. So if we look at the first example given here, If there is an interpreter, I will go. If there is an interpreter, I will go. So these conditional sentences are normally very easy to change because there is nothing that even changes. You just say, if interpreter there, me go, as simple as that. Because if you look at it, there is a comma and a full stop. So it's actually the easiest. Just say, oh Mary, unasema niache chocha. So if interpreter there, me go. Look at example 2 also. If the book is stolen, she must buy a new one. If the book is stolen, she must buy a new one. So in this case, we are just going to say, if book steal, she must buy new. Actually, there was an error here. So the sentence should read like this.
New one by must.
Yes. If book steal, new one buy must, isn't it? New one buy must. Or you can also say, if book steal, she new one buy must. So it is not very complicated, especially these conditional sentences, because they are giving you a certain condition that you have to give out. So you realize most of them as in your plus, you what plus what. Okay. Now let us look at exercise 7. Change the following SE conditional sentences into KSL. Change the following SE conditional sentences into KSL. So number 1 is saying, if you do not eat anything, you will be weak. If you do not eat anything, you will be weak. Somebody to try?
Can I try?
Yes.
If anything you not eat, you weak become.
Yes, good. Again?
If anything you not eat,
I want you not eat.
you weak become.
Yeah, very correct. Very correct. You can also frame it. Kuna msana piga na huwezi jibu. You can also frame it. Oh, wananisikia. If you eat nothing, weak you become. If you eat nothing, you weak become. Or you can also say, if you eat anything, if you eat anything 0, you weak become. So that one is also correct. You can also say, if you eat anything 0, you weak become. So remember, in KSL, the word 0 is acceptable. The word nothing, bado. So as we progress, we are going to see where we are going to apply them. So you can say, if you eat nothing, so that simply means if you eat if you do not eat anything. You can just say, if you eat nothing, you weak become. Or if you eat anything, if you eat anything, 0, you weak become. Number 2, if I don't hear anything, I will go ahead. If I don't hear anything, I will go ahead. Yes, Maureen Akola, it's very right to say, if you eat 0, that is very correct. If you eat 0, you weak
If-
become, very correct.
If me
Yes.
hear 0,
Yes.
I will.
If I don't hear anything,
If me hear 0,
yes.
me ahead go.
Very good. Again,
If me hear 0,
yes.
me ahead go.
Yes. If me hear 0, me ahead go. Joy Kahenda, if me hear nothing, me ahead go. Very correct. Very correct. So in fact, these conditional sentences was zinaletwa sana kwa exams, but they are as simple as we are doing it here. So there's nothing so much that is complicated that you'll find apart from this. Good. So any question up to there? Kuna swali? I hope we are progressing well. So we are just going step by step. Mr. Kifuma, I don't know whether you are getting anything.
Yeah.
Hebu fungua baba, ama si hapa kitu. Mkubwa, unapata kitu?
Nashika.
Oh, unajua you are the academic champion. So that's why
We,
we must
hii
make
kitu
sure
nataka
that
tu
we are ahead.
kujitolea. Nafaa tu kujitolea.
Yeah, you must get everything correct. No matter what happens. Good. Uh-huh. Good. Then number 3. Number 3, if you want to learn sign language, you must practice. If you want to learn sign language, you must practice.
If sign language you learn, you practice must.
Again,
If sign language learn, you practice must.
umeacha the word want where?
Or if sign language practice once.
Ulikuwa umeanza vizuri sana. If you learn sign language want, practice
You must.
must.
You practice must.
Yes. If sign language, anza tena.
If sign language you want, you practice. Hata nimepotea tena.
I'm very sorry, Aki. Jaribu tu tena.
If sign language you learn, you want learn, whatever. You practice must.
Good.
You
Good.
want you want learn. You practice
Yes.
must.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So just as you've said, if sign language,
If sign language you learn
want practice
must.
Yeah, or you practice must. Very good. Then number 4.
If hard work you, am I end even Mr. Bernard?
Ebwanza tena mkubwa.
If hard work you.
No, anza na if you. Ebwanza sema vile ulikuwa umesema if hard work you.
Hard work you. Exam pass. You will.
Let me try.
Bernard, that is a good trial. Hapo kwa if hard work you exam. No, let's see this second trial. Jaribu tuone.
If hard you work, exam passed must. Exam pass must.
That's very interesting. Or umeingiza the word must, but you can just say exam pass or exam pass, which will also be correct. You can just say if hard
you work.
If hard you work, exam pass. That is it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Bernard, in this case, do we ignore the word will?
We ignore the word will actually.
Okay, noted.
Yeah, you ignore it,
Okay.
Yeah, because already the word you ignore the word will. So you just say if hard you work, exam pass. That is it. So I was requesting that tomorrow we can continue with declarative and interrogative sentences, if you won't mind, so that I can allow.
Question, please.
Yes, there is a question.
Yeah, can I still say like exam, which is plural? Can I still say exam many?
Yes, you can say exam many. Okay.
Okay.
So can you frame it? Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you also say
if
hard work you?
If hard work you,
exam pass.
Yes, that is correct. Hizo ndio lugha za mabubu sasa. Hebu rudia tena.
If hard work you,
yes.
Exam pass.
Yes. Those are hizo ndio English zenyu sasa. So that is very correct. Okay.
Now, Mr. Bernard.
Yes, sir.
Maybe there's something funny that I still want to know.
Yes.
Days of the week, if you can sign a little bit.
Oh, days of the week, huh?
Yes, I've forgotten.
Oh, you have forgotten the days of the week?
Yes, then there's a challenge.
Yes.
When I'm signing letter X.
Oh, letter X.
Yeah. So if you can just do the alphabets again, I think it will help me somewhere.
Okay. Wacha nivae shati. Niache stima hapo baba.
Mr. Bernard.
Yeah.
Before you sign.
Yes.
I have this question of your part 4. Is it part 4? Will, yes. Why do we ignore the word will?
Oh, Susie, that's a very good question. Hapa kwa conditional sentences, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because ukiangalia the previous sentences zenye tuliangalia, you'll realize that will plays a very important role, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially, it determines even the tense. It helps us so much to know even the type of tense marker that we are supposed to use. But now when it comes to conditional sentences, you realize that will does not even play a major role as such. As long as that sentence, the objective of the sentence is to remain as conditional as possible. so that the sentence just gives out the condition as much as it can. So that's actually the main difference between this one. But if you look at the tenses, you'll realize the words like will, or those ones that were like we were talking about, is going, those tenses, those words that were trying to bring out the tenses, then they were really helping us to even know and even locate the right tense that we can use, or the appropriate tense that we can bring in when we are changing that word, that sentence into KSL. But in this conditional sentences, the word will does not play a very big impact, because even if we try to bring in something, it will still not, because our aim here is to make sure that that sentence remains as conditional as possible. I don't know whether I've explained it right.
Yeah, I get it now.
Oh, good.
Bernard,
Yes.
I would like to
Hilda.
start those weeks of days. I want to try
Oh, those weeks of the days, eh?
days of the week.
Oh, yeah, days of the week, sorry. Actually,
Weekday.
days of the week. Days of the week. So let me share my video. Nitoe.
Those are Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday.
I want to try.
Oh, very good.
Do it.
And
So that
maybe those
Monday,
maybe
Tuesday.
those who are asking for my number, Mr. Pascal, you can share with them. So let me share my video. Oh, good. So there is a young boy here who want to practice that with you.
Hi.
So from Monday.
Hello.
Hello.
Mko poa?
Yeah.
Oh, so sign ya Monday. Kuna Tuesday, Wednesday, alafu Thursday, Friday, Saturday, alafu sasa Sunday. Mko na swali?
Rudia Monday.
Oh, Monday ni Monday. Weka mkono kwa forehead. Monday. Tuesday. Alafu Wednesday. Sasa mkifanya Tuesday mnashikanisha mkono hivi. Ukifungua hivi itakaa nika unacheka. So unashikanisha hivi ndio inakuwa Tuesday. Alafu Wednesday ni nini? W. Wednesday. Then Thursday. And then Friday.
Hiyo Thursday inakaa fish.
Unakuwa. Yeah?
Hii Thursday.
Ati inakaa fish.
Hiyo
Inafanywa hivyo nikaa tu fish. Thursday. Alafu sasa Saturday inafanywa hivi. Alafu Sunday. Asanteni sana. Alphabet. Oh. Kuna A, B, kuna B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Ni Z. Muko chonjo?
Hiyo
Ama
X
nirudie?
na T.
T. Oh, T.
Hiyo X na T. Hiyo ni
T.
T.
Yeah, hii ni T.
X,
F ni hivi.
X,
H.
X, X, X.
X ni
X
hivi.
ya ex boyfriend.
X.
Oh, sawa.
Kwa sawa.
P, please. P.
Mr. Bernard.
Yes, sir. Mr. Kifuma.
I think the camera is really dragging.
Oh, my camera.
Yeah.
Oh, haiko stable.
Yeah.
What about there? Just a minute. Just a minute. What about now? Now, what about now?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I try again?
Yes.
Oh, so just as Jacob has said, that this is Monday, then this is Tuesday, then we have Wednesday with letter W, Wednesday. Okay. Or sound is not clear. Sound is not clear. Just a minute. I don't know whether now you can hear me. Good. So this is A. This is B. This is C. This is D. This is E. This is F. G. H. I. J. K. L. M. N. O. P. Then Q. So remember Q is inverted GQ. Then R. Then we have S or S. Then we have T. Then U. Then V. Then W. Then X. Then Y. Then Z. Good. Any question there? Any question? Mr. Kifuma, you are okay?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good. So can you allow me to release these ladies to cook?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Otherwise, thank you so much and have a very
I have
wonderful.
already eaten.
Oh, you have eaten.
Tuendelee.
Allah,
Tuendelee.
Mori na
That
kola.
is Juliet.
Kumbe you cook very unapika mapema sana.
Sana.
You know that is what most men like. Wanaume wengi kama kina akifuma wanataka
Ai. Huyu akifuma hajapata.
no, hajapata bado.
Mwambie nitamtafutie.
Mr. Bernard,
Akifuma.
waniundia advert poster waanze wasambaze.
Unataka you want us to create a poster?
Advert kama ya Coca-Cola.
I also saw there was a lady. Sasa hiyo si watakuja wengi sana.
Interview ninaamua.
Sasa what will you be looking for in an interview?
How to prepare the procedure on how to prepare our African white cake. And these simple things.
Okay. Unajua ladies are so cunning.
Which simple things? We are ready.
Ladies are cunning, Mr. Bernard.
Submit your application, then I'll invite you for an interview.
Ladies are very smart.
Let him give us a clue which things.
Ladies are very smart actually.
With that
Somebody was talking.
Let him give us the clue.
Or awapatie clue. Akifuma. Yes, Vincent, you can now be able to watch news. Ya saa 3.
Yes.
Vin, you are very free actually. You can now watch the news of 9 p.m. So we shall continue tomorrow, God willing. Wale wanataka kuniona nyuma ya tent, kindly do so. I'm waiting for you. Otherwise, thank you so much. I don't know who am I going to make the host? Maureen?
Mr. Bernard.